you know what's about to happen. It's about to get absolutely ridiculous in here. I'm talking the kind of energy that makes grandmothers do backflips off the couch. We're going places, and by places I mean straight into legendary.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode on the 44 Pod with your host, Mr. Rigo himself, Hollywood, and my co-host, Mr. Herney himself, Mr. Freshy Fresh.
I don't know about
Low key
fresh,
needs a hair.
dog.
Yeah, it needs a
Yeah,
haircut,
I'm
but
gonna
you know,
say
it's
this
something.
is this is about it. After this bye week, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to zit take care of
Bro,
this,
I
but
mean, look, if people that don't know Herno, he refuses to get a lineup.
that's not true.
Mr.
That's not true.
Reliable.
It's literally not true.
Hey, as long
It's
as
literally not
ever
true.
since I've known him, I've been trying to get him to go to my barber. Like, hey man, shout out to Manny Mex. You know that's the barber over there in Gilroy.
Dude,
But I be trying
fuck.
to get him to go to him, and I'm like, yo, Hearn, let's go get a haircut. He's like,
That's this
hell no,
motherfucker.
you gonna pay for it?
That's true. I
And
mean,
yeah,
hey,
and look, and for people that don't
it's true.
know, Manny, great
Shout
fucking
out.
barber. He worked his
Shout
ass
out.
off to get what he does. You know what I'm
Award
saying? So
winning.
like. Yeah,
Yeah,
award-winning fucking barber, excellent. He's
absolutely.
awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Um, and for people that are really on a price, let's say price budget or on a budget, really, he might not be your guy. But if you want quality haircuts and you know what you're gonna get every fucking time is perfect, that's the guy you're gonna go to. But like I said, if you're on a budget, I think
Yeah.
about it twice because
Yeah.
not many. I'm not knocking anybody, but like I said, other people got different priorities. So that's
Absolutely.
what I'm trying to say is,
Gotta eat good. Gotta
I
eat
can't,
good,
yeah,
baby.
I
We
can't pay
gotta
for
eat
my
good.
haircut and
You know what I'm
pay for
saying?
Heard's haircut. You know
We
what I
gotta
mean?
eat good. We gotta
It's
eat
a
good over
little,
here. But
yeah, we gotta leave room for that McDonald's at number two.
yes,
I don't
sir.
know what you get here now.
Get everything, baby. Gotta get everything. Everything on the value menu, it's copped. It's copped.
Yo, Ace. Speaking about it, right? I was just at Taco Bell 2 days ago, and I haven't eaten Taco Bell in like fucking almost a month. And they got this new Crunchwrap box, right? Um, and me, I always get the Crunchwrap Supreme, no tomatoes. I always get the same thing every time. But now they actually have a meal box with it. So now it comes with two tacos, the Crunchwrap, and some nachos for $9.
It's not bad.
Yo,
It's not
shit's
bad at
gas
all.
as fuck. Shit's
Well,
fire.
I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with that. $9, that's a lot of food.
Yo, my fat ass ate that shit all.
I'd hope.
Being cap. For people who are wondering like why we haven't talked about football, we're gonna start with it. We're gonna pivot somewhere else now, right? Instead of talking about football right away, we're gonna kind of lean into it towards the very end, just for our different audience that tunes in. Not everybody here likes to listen to football, so we gotta change it up, give a little something different for people at home, and just trying to explore different audiences. So with that being said, right, uh, Herno, what'd you think
You.
about boxing, the Crawford and fucking Canelo fight? I really want to hear your thoughts because me and Hearn haven't even talked about this.
Yeah. Obviously, before, I think we all pretty much picked Canelo. I was really skeptical about Crawford's jump up almost 3 weight classes, and he proved me wrong. He fucking went out. First round, I thought first 2 rounds, I thought he dominated. I mean, he
Yep.
pretty much blocked every single shot Canelo threw. And then the rest of the fight kind of asserted his dominance, took away the things that Canelo's really good at, especially like at his older stage of his career. Canelo's not the guy who can do anything. He's got a lot of power and speed. He doesn't have those tools anymore. So, his game's adding pressure to you, cornering you, throwing big shots, and Crawford just blocked them all. Showed off. He still had a little bit of speed to him. He obviously didn't have the power that he usually does. Um, but I thought he was outclassed. Thought the judges, uh, to be honest with you, I kind of thought the judges were watching a different fight. Especially the ones that scored 115, 113. That basically means they had one round over. Like Crawford won one round more than Canelo, and I think most people that follow boxing or know boxing would say that that's asinine. Personally, I thought Crawford won 9 rounds and then only lost three of them. But I'm sure other people, they might say 8-4 or 10-2. But yeah, I thought it was a really good fight. That's one of the things I really liked. Like that reminded me of like an old school boxing fight. It was a big fight, and it lived up. There wasn't any cat and mouse playing. Like they really, for the most part, stayed in there and boxed, which I really appreciated. Uh, but yeah, what are your thoughts on it? I know you're a big Canelo guy. You had the Mexico flag flying, so I'm sure the loss
So
kind of sucks for you.
I had the fucking chihuahuas barking back over here. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, no, the fight. I really didn't know what I was gonna like get from it. Obviously, like I just thought Canelo was gonna win. I thought he was gonna go in there and just dominate, or just set himself right away, right? But unfortunately, that's really not what the fuck happened. Canelo went in there. He really didn't start like moving around, like really trying to show like this is why he's a champion until like I feel like round late in the ninth round, close to the 10. And then for me by then, like Crawford already like is been in there winning basically every fucking round, countering Canelo and just really just fucking whooping his ass. And that's what I mean. Crawford really went in there and fucking whooped his ass on defense, offense. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. For me, the fight was kind of a letdown. I think Canelo at this stage in his career doesn't really have much to prove anymore, even though like he says it every time. But I feel like he kind of like let off the gas as far as his training went. Because like I don't know if you like kind of seen his social media. There's a post when he was buying watches, like fucking spending $1 million just like randomly as fuck, which is cool. I mean he's earned it. Do whatever the fuck you want, money. But like seeing those little things instead of him being in the trenches in the camps like he normally is, and like any other boxer, I feel like he just wasn't. I wouldn't say he wasn't prepared, but I feel like he didn't take it as serious as he would his other fights. Um, and I wouldn't say like by a whole lot because I mean it's Canelo. He takes everything seriously, but I don't know. I think the fight was kind of a letdown for me, and Canelo deserved to lose that fight. So yeah, that shit was kind of ass for me.
Yeah, I feel like also too, and like on Canelo's side, like his previous opponents before Crawford, kind of I feel like kind of told the story of where he thinks he is in his career. Because his last real big fight, um, I thought it was shit starts with a B, but anyways, his last two or three opponents, they like,
Bellavides.
yeah, I think
Wasn't
so.
it Bellavides, that guy he went up into weight class when he was on his fucking
Yeah,
that weird diet shit that
yeah,
I don't know
I'm pretty
why the fuck he
sure.
would do that.
Like after that fight, all his opponents afterwards were really like in it for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And you can really see like, so I think he kind of knew like, hey, I got this Crawford fight. I think he thinks I had this Crawford fight left. I got to do it, which is great. And then, I mean, now it'll be kind of interesting to see what he's gonna do because he is a
I
big
feel like
name.
he
So
retires. I feel like he
that's kind
retires
of
in the
where
next
I'm
couple
at.
fights.
Like I heard people say a rematch. I don't want
I
to
don't
really
want to
see
see
that
that.
fight again.
Yeah, I don't
I
want to see
think
that.
now I want to see Crawford, see what he wants to do. I heard that
Yeah.
he's thinking about going one weight class down, trying to be a four-time weight class champ, which would be that would put him up there with some of the greatest fighters of all time. I think he's already up as one of the best fighters.
Pretty solid. Pretty fucking
Uh,
solid, dude.
so if he does decide to do that, that'd be really cool. But
Yeah. Shout out
it'll
to
be
him.
really
Shout out to him,
interesting.
dude.
But I'd like I said, just shout out to Uncle Dana. Uncle Dana White does it again. I mean, for the most part, the whole card was really good. I thought it was really entertaining.
Yeah.
Everyone, for the most part, was well matched. I thought, and that's all you can really ask for in boxing. Like, hopefully, it's a sign of things to come.
Yeah,
But we'll
that's
see.
cool.
Yeah,
All right, Herney. Look, we're getting some side DMs right about you. Everybody
sure.
wants to know what is Herno's go-to candy when
Candy.
he's candy, right? Like you get into
Yeah.
you're tired, you're exhausted, you got a sweet tooth, ate a good meal, whatever your meal was that when you're
Ooh.
whatever you described, forgot that fucking was it the first second pot when you're talking about your fucking big back mass meal, but like you got a sweet tooth and you're like, fuck, I need that itch. What is your top five?
Oh,
Give me your
top
top five
five.
candies. Top five, but your number one is your all reliable. You go to it like it's a fucking Coors Light on a
Yeah, yeah,
cloudy
yeah. I
night.
got you. I got you.
I
Uh,
want to know.
do you want me to go 5-1 or 1-5?
Let's go 5-1. Start with the
Okay.
least favorite, or is it what would be easier for me? I rank the first one because like I already know my go to.
Well, I know my
But
number one, like my number one pick. It's
okay.
all reliable for me. It's the Reese's peanut butter cup. I love me
Woo!
a good Reese's. I love me a good Reese's.
Wait,
Uh,
can I guess your number three? I think I might know this one.
okay,
Is it
sure.
the fucking like those circle gummy candies, like they're different colors? You know what I'm talking about?
That my lifesaver gummies. Those are like 4 or 5.
Yes, they're like yeah.
So
See,
they're on the
I knew I
list.
knew one of them.
They're
I
on
knew
the
I knew one
list,
of them.
but
Okay,
three's a little
okay.
high.
Yeah.
Two, I like Twix. I'm a big Twix guy.
Fuck
Uh,
yes.
three,
Yes.
Kit Kat. I love me a good Kit Kat. And then four would be like sour Skittles or like I mean honestly any
Gotta have that
Skittle, but
sweet.
sour Skittles. And then five was the Lifesaver gummies.
I feel like
But
you gotta have like that good balance between like you want something super sweet or you need that
yeah,
sour or that
well,
chocolate.
like
You know what I mean?
see, like my list would be different if we are talking like when I was a kid, like trick or treating. My list would have been totally different.
Yeah.
But I kind of view this as like going to the movies. Like what candy would I go like lean to first?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. What about you?
Uh I gotta go number
Sweetest
one.
fish.
No, hell no. I'll
Uh,
say my number one is Sour Patch Kids. And like recently, because of my wife, she fucking really started. My wife has a big sweet tooth. I think it's kind of have to do with me, but like I feel like she really had one. She didn't really like show it around me until I put it
yeah.
on. So I would say instead of the Reese's peanut butter cups, it's like the fucking sticks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, those are good. Those are
Yo, you
scary
put them in
good.
the Yo, you put them in the
Those are,
freezer. Oh god,
yeah,
so much better.
yeah.
So yeah,
Those are
those
good.
things really grew on me. Because my wife, she
Those
eats
are
those
bomb.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, those
So
are
that's
good.
my number two. Number three, I gotta go Twix. I love Twix. I
Yeah.
haven't had them in a while, but I do love a good Twix. Uh, my fourth one, uh, fuck, it's kind of crazy too because I don't really eat candy like that. I'm more of like a pastry guy. Uh,
Yeah.
Fuck, what would it be a good for? Does donuts count? Like the Hostess donuts count? No, that's candy. That's candy.
I was gonna say
That's
not
pastry.
really,
My bad.
but those
My
are
bad. That's
good.
pastry. That's pastry. I don't know why the fuck I was going there. They are gas.
They
Fuck.
are good.
Fourth. Hmm.
I was trying to think
I'll
what you get at the
go.
movies, but you usually just get the
So
same shit.
yeah. So I would go the off-brand gummy worms from 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I actually really. I put those in the fridge, not the freezer, because the shit tastes gross. Put them in the
Yeah.
refrigerator. So fire.
Yeah.
And then the fifth one, I would go, yeah, probably sour Skittles.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, those are really. I think those are just like they always hit. They're always right. Like it's that per. Like I feel like some of the sour candies. Once the sour goes away, the candy's shit.
yeah, bro. That's why.
You know.
Hey, look, for people that don't know, I've been low key bartending myself lately. All right, I've been sending snaps to the boys of a new drink I found out. And for
Shit
you,
sucks.
everybody that's listening, I need y'all to go to the liquor store if you're 21
Don't
plus
do it.
and go get this Crown Cranberry. You get the pink Red Bull, which I have right here on deck. Then you get lemonade. Mix that, put some ice in that motherfucker. And promise you, shit is fire as fuck. It's like I don't even know what it's like, but it's so goddamn fucking good. Holy shit, I can't even explain it.
Yeah, I do
But
wanna I wanna real quick, I wanna back up Rigo's claims about being a bartender. Like that's some real shit. Like for people that don't know, I think my 21st or 22nd birthday, we out in the city and Rigo's like, yo, let me whip you up a cocktail. I'm like, all right, bet. You got
ooh,
the apple
yeah, that's
apple
my shit.
Ciroc, the Sprite, little this, little that, little mix with his finger. He's like, here you go, big dog.
You know what I'm
Slammed it.
saying?
And I was like, yo, that was fire. Let me get another one. About, I don't know, 10 minutes later, he's like, yo, dog. It's like, you just slammed the whole bottle, big dog. Like, we got to get going. We got to get going.
Yeah.
We're going to be barking down the halls. We got to get out of here.
Hell yeah! Hey, that's my one of my favorite things. Hearn always has the ox at every party. That's just dude. We don't. It doesn't matter where the fuck
Not
we go.
true.
It's just Hearn. Get on the ox. Hearn, come on. Don't be lying over here. How
Not
many times you
true.
be going on ox every time we go to a party?
Once.
Nine, nine. Nah, it's full of shit.
10%.
90% of the
10%.
time. 90%
Nah.
of the time.
Hell no.
Anyways, it's like me making the drinks. I'm always making them for the boys, and then
Yes,
we fucking
sir.
run out. And they're like,
Yep.
"Oh, I'm not even fucked up." 5 minutes later,
Dude. This guy
motherfuckers passed
pours
out.
heavy as fuck. If you want a stiff
Yo,
drink,
shout out to my wife's
oh, what's
boss.
that? I like that.
Yo, I got this. I got the Arizona premium spiked beverage, hard real brewed iced tea with lemon.
I'm looking forward to hearing the
Never had
review.
it.
Looks good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to give it to you right now. Look, gotta
Let's do
smell
it.
it. Smells like
I guess
shit.
this would be the same family as like Twisted Tea, so this should be interesting. Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know about that one. Give
Put
it
a little
another
lemonade in
sip.
that. Put a little lemonade in that.
Yeah, yeah. Not a big fan of that. It really tastes like shit. I would say it tastes more like tea than alcohol, which
Oh,
obviously it's iced tea and fucking whatever, right? It only makes sense.
yeah.
But it's such a harsh tea flavor to it and a little hint of alcohol that it doesn't counterbalance itself, so it just tastes like shit.
It's not sweet tea though, right?
So
It's just regular tea with
yeah,
alcohol.
regular tea. So
Oh,
that was gross. I gotta.
that's Rigo's big issue, guys. Like he's got to have sugar in the drink, or he ain't gonna fuck with it.
That was fucking gross. Hold on, guys.
I think if
I
you
gotta
just
go
put a little
back.
lemonade with it, it would have been fire.
Gotta go with old reliable here, guys. And I'm not talking about Coors. I'm talking about Ultra, baby.
It was always Coors Light.
Yo, Red Bull, sponsor me,
Gives you wings,
please. Like,
dude.
it does give you wings. Look, I got fucking proof. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys.
I don't know
You know
what
what I'm
kind of
saying?
bit he's got something. So let's see. Here
Look,
we go.
it gives you wings.
There you go. Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
Red Bull gives you wings. So Red Bull, if you're listening, please sponsor me.
Sponsor him,
Yo, juice,
please.
any sort of juice. Fucking Ocean Spray
Ocean
juice.
spray. Yeah. Minute
Um,
Maid.
Minute Maid. Yo, Minute Maid. Yo, fuck. For real though, please sponsor me. Lemonade raspberry. Strawberry lemonade. Original lemonade. Um, yeah, it don't fucking matter, man. Like,
Yeah.
I love juice.
Rigo used to bring one of
It's
those
my
Minute Maid
secret
jugs
pleasure.
to school every day. Like, those red one, that big red one? Rigo used to bring that joint to school every day. Like, he didn't drink the milk at school. That's what he drank.
Yeah, Hearn's full of shit.
The fuck?
So, no,
This motherfucker
not
lying.
true. It's like me saying, yo, Hearn used to sag his pants to his knees in school and shit.
Shit, yeah, dog. Gotta let
Shirt
it,
all the way
gotta let,
down to his feet.
love it.
Seven
Gotta get,
X. Hearn was wearing
gotta swing
seven
that.
X's back in high
Shit,
school.
shit no, it's 8X, homie. The fuck's wrong with you?
Hell no.
It's 8X. It was basically
Fuck
like a
that,
fucking
dog.
queen size bed sheet. Was kind of what I rock. Let that thing hang.
Yo, so I just want to address something real quick here. All right, look,
No.
we, like we've been promising you guys, we get a different people on the pod. Hearn doesn't even know what I'm gonna say, so he's bracing himself because I'll be saying random shit. Um,
Fuck.
Again,
Please
every
don't get
week
us canceled, bro.
promising you guys
Please
different people to come on the pod.
don't get us canceled.
Nah, we're good. Um, and we love our buddy Matt. Matt's our dude. OVO Chris is our dude. I'm really trying to be
OVO.
the young thug in prison, uh, and trying to get Metro and fucking OVO himself to get on a call and let's start making good music, good content again, so we can all share um, their beautiful takes. As some may be really ridiculous and need Google all the time, and others um, get upside down tattoos. But it's all good. It's all love for all of them. So if you're listening, let me get you guys on a call together.
I love nothing more than
That's my dryer. Or no?
I love nothing more than to get the San Diego squad
Yeah.
back. Family stronger together, as they say, and nothing would warm my heart more than I think we got one more left in us as a squad.
Ooh, yeah, we do.
I think
Yeah, that was a good time.
I think we could make something special happen, but we got to iron out some of the stuff. But man,
Some of the kinks.
yep,
But Hearn, what's going on with you, big dog? Look, I know for people that are watching this podcast, it's going to be a lot of takes here and there.
a
Hearn had some
lot of
technical
cuts,
difficulties.
a lot of edits.
He was in the trenches trying to get Wi-Fi, stealing from his neighbors and shit. So he kept disappearing.
Yeah, trying to get that Google Fiber, but no, I mean we good. That's
Yeah,
all
he
I can
went.
really say. We good for now.
Okay, okay. Are you gonna get that new iPhone though? iPhone 17
Probably
Plus Max.
nah.
I'm getting that
Nah.
orange one. That orange one's fire.
That that's what I would like. If I was gonna get one, that's the one I'd want. I feel
Something
like
about that
everyone's
fucking orange is fire.
yeah. I fuck with that heavy.
All right, man. One last thing before we get into some football, right?
Yes,
Something I
sir.
just have to address.
Oh boy.
Hearn, this one's for you, all right? It's Thanksgiving morning. It's Thursday. Football's on.
Yep.
Later in that day, you're going to want to watch a Cowboys game. So it's fun to be boring. Not really going to watch football, but it's going to be on. So we don't got a fucking choice. You got grandmammy. She's cooking.
Yep. Yep.
Dad's doing what he's doing. And Hearn, you're getting tasked out to do whatever the fuck you got to do. But what's that go-to meal to start the day?
That day, like
That day.
how am I gonna? What am I? Nothing. Not having shit.
You not having
We gotta
anything?
save. We gotta save room for the fucking the feast. What you mean?
All right. So what's on your plate? Like at the dinner
Oh,
table, what you having? What you putting in? Because there's certain
I,
things I'm not eating.
let me just to clarify some people. Um, my Thanksgiving's straight white. Okay, so there's no yams, there's no collard greens, none of that good stuff. Uh,
Okay, okay.
Mashed potatoes, little mac and cheese, stuffing for sure. You gotta have the stuffing. Uh,
Ooh,
I'm not a big turkey guy. I will get like a piece or two, but I am not a big turkey guy. Uh, I love ham, so I usually hit the ham really hard. The green bean
yeah.
casserole. I think that's really it, to be honest.
Damn, that's kind of light.
I mean, I'm getting like 7 plates, so
Whoa, whoa. Okay, man.
offhand I can't think of like what else we usually have, but it's like kind of like the main sides you think about and like the
Yeah.
mains like we don't do anything crazy, so uh I don't do dinner roll though. Like I don't get a roll usually. I know a lot of people love
Really?
the dinner roll. Yeah, nah, I feel like that's like a
It's OD with the potatoes.
that's like the next day. That's like the leftover. Like I like to use that for like sandwich or something for the next day. So
Okay, okay. It's not too bad.
uh
I thought you were gonna have a little bit more. Like you're gonna about to
oh, and
go to
gravy and stuff
McDonald's,
too.
get some
Like got some
nuggies.
gravy. No, like we don't.
Okay.
I'm trying like offhand. I can't think of like what else we usually have. Like, my Nina will make like spinach artichoke dip and stuff like that. Like I'll eat that, but
Ooh, did she use mayonnaise
uh,
in that, or you don't
if
know? You just know
I would,
you just eat
if
it.
I had to guess, I would say yeah.
Ah, I can't
Um,
eat that shit with mayonnaise.
but like when I've made mine, um, I don't. Let me think. Do I use mayonnaise? The last one I didn't. But the time before I did. So, and you can't really tell the difference
Okay.
to be honest, because it's basically melted by the time
Okay.
you bake it. But what about you?
All right. Well, shit, man. As you know, I got a fat ass family, so fucking everybody, we got to make
And
extra
about
food for these
40 of
fat
them.
asses
Like,
at my
hey,
household.
I'm gonna tell you guys
Yeah, I'm
right
going
now.
deep.
I'm hold on,
Clown van.
hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. You go to his family event. There's about 60 fuckers there, and that's like on a bad day. So, just to get
Yeah.
an idea of how big this fucking gathering is, it's fucking huge. It's like a rodeo.
Yo, it don't matter whose birthday party or like there's a small event, there's motherfuckers pulling up and there's always
It's
food.
70
It's one thing.
fucking deep every time.
Hmm.
Every fucking time.
But yeah, me personally, like it's crazy because like as bad as I want to pack my plate with a lot of food, I can never
Can't.
do it just because like I cannot fucking eat it all. So I do a little bit here and there, like small portions, because then
Yeah.
I'll be able to eat it. But I got the ham, of course. You gotta have that fucking ham. Uh, gotta have the mashed potatoes and gravy. Uh, I love turkey actually. The way my sister makes it, she makes that shit so good. So I got a little bit of turkey and a little bit of stuffing in that motherfucker. Um, and then we do macaroni. Yeah, we gotta have that mac and cheese on that joint.
Yeah.
Um, what else? She also I asked her to make potato scallops. Again, it's kind of like OD with the mashed potatoes. That's again, this is why I get small portions of it. Because I love potato scallops. I don't know why. I think them shits are so good. So I get that. I don't eat yams. I just don't like the texture. Fuck no, I cannot do it. It's disgusting. Um, and I know there's other food that like they make. Like I know I wouldn't really remember them because I don't eat them, but that's pretty much generally what I get on my plate. Um, and then if I get hungry again, I go back there, I fuck that shit up. And the next morning is always the best because like
Yeah.
yo, who doesn't like leftovers? Like yo, that shit in the oven, ooh, shit it makes me want to fucking slap my grandma, man. Shit's so good. Go ahead, Hearn.
Uh, what time do you guys usually eat?
Ooh, that's a good fucking question. Look, this one's a hit or miss because it's never a consistent time. We shoot for a time, but
Yeah.
being Mexican, and when you say, "Hey, everyone, be ready by 4 o'clock," you always add 2 to 3 hours to that motherfucker because you got family still pulling up. Fucking the
Yeah.
food ain't always ready. People are still getting ready, putting their makeup on, showering. So it's never the right time. So, uh, we usually start around like 6:30. Six. So I haven't
Wow.
eaten all morning until 6:30.
That's crazy.
I'm grumpy. I'm already probably drunk as fuck, and I want to eat. So that's
Yeah.
usually the time we eat. What about you, Hearn?
Well, that's why I kind of like when you asked what time or what do I eat that day, and I said nothing. It's because grandma says, "Hey, we're eating at 1 o'clock. Everything's done
Damn,
at
that's
one
early
o'clock."
as fuck.
She like
Yeah, no.
basically what?
I usually text you. Yeah, I'll be like, Hearn,
Yeah.
you eating yet? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm still waiting on the couch, bro.
Like basically,
I don't help. I
basically,
don't help.
the way I tell people is like when the Cowboys are kicking off, we're eating dinner. Because for the most
That's
part,
good.
like I know for myself, I usually am one plate. Like I'm not gonna fuck it. I don't have like a mountaintop of food on it or anything like that. Uh, but like, because I know later I'm gonna be hungry, so I'm just like, just eat one
Yeah,
plate, let everybody else eat, and then figure out what we got left. And then usually right around halftime of the night game, I'm like, yo, shit looks smacking. Like I haven't eaten all day, and then I eat again, and then that's it. So
yeah,
that's why I was kind of curious. But yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. Honestly, I guess I won't really have a Thanksgiving this year, just
Yeah,
because I'll
it's
be on the
tough.
road.
Yeah,
And actually, I shouldn't be on the road. I would just be moving into my house.
Yeah.
So hopefully I get the family to fly out, to come see me. They can cook for me because man. But shout out to my wife, man. She can cook. So
She can throw down.
um, she could throw down for real. Like this last year's Thanksgiving, man, she really surprised the fuck out of me. Let me tell you, it was her first time cooking turkey, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like it ain't gonna be that. But I wouldn't say it's not gonna be that busting, but my expectations weren't through the roof. They were like, I know what she was capable of, but for some reason, you put a little bit of drink in her, yo, she can make a 6 to a 20. And that's what the fuck she did on Thanksgiving, man. She's a
That's impressive.
hero, superhero. She made 5 dishes and the turkey, and we had people over, so it was a great fucking time. So shout out to my wife, man. She can always cook. So hopefully we just have enough all the stuff um, for Thanksgiving when that time
Yeah.
comes. Because
Want
I'll
to
be
shout out all the
sleeping on the
Mexicans
mattress.
too. I want to shout out the Mexicans that don't get to enjoy white Thanksgiving. They gotta, start making some tamales. Shout out to you guys. Because that, hey,
Yeah,
you know what? That's a lot of work. And you gotta do that basically twice a year. Some three. So shout out to you guys.
I
Uh
ate that shit 3 times.
because yeah, I don't know if I could do more than 2 times a year with that. So shout out to you guys
Yeah,
though.
man. Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up here with that portion of the podcast. And for my football lovers, for the people that think I'm insane for my takes, and I love it, call me out if you got something to say. Leave it in the comments. Tweet at me, Instagram me, DM. I don't give a fuck. Because if you got something else to say, please come on the podcast and speak your mind. Like I said, we want
Yeah.
everybody that has an opinion to come on here. All right. So
Yes, sir.
with that being said, can I get a drum roll, please? We're about to start talking about motherfucking football now.
All right.
Hearn,
Yes,
what
sir.
did we think? We're gonna start with the first game of week 3, Thursday night. Let's go. Or we can reverse a little bit back, talk about a double hitter on Monday because I know we didn't get a chance to talk about that. Those are the 2 last games that were played. We could just talk about that briefly because I don't know if you want to talk about it. It was your team. Um, Well, yeah, actually, I do want to talk about that. Let's talk about Gino. We won't even talk about the organization. Let's talk about Gino, and we'll fast forward to Thursday because the other game don't matter. Let's just talk about a little bit about Gino.
Sure.
Hearn, what did you see from his performance?
Uh, it's really interesting because, well, I mean, as most people know, I am pretty critical of the Raiders. Um, but
His
I don't I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna put a whole lot of uh blame on Gino. Like obviously the way he played, that's one of the reasons why we lost. So he's not
yeah,
excused from the, he's not excused. But I mean, there was just a lot of like one of his interceptions, complete breakdown of the pass blocking. Um, there was a play, I think I posted on my story. The right guard looks at the linebacker, looks away, looks at the linebacker, and then's like, he's not coming. Helps helps the center. Linebacker came. Like the linebacker was basically waiting him out, blitzed, sacked Gino like 20 yards back. Like shit like that. That's just being kind of impatient. Um, I thought kind of to me the person that needs to be blamed the most, Chip Kelly. I feel like we're not running the ball enough, and even though we're not having a ton of success with it, I understand that, but if you can't run the ball, you're probably not going to win a football game. That's kind of the way football usually works, unless you're
yeah,
just that elite at one side of the, if you're that elite at passing the ball, and you got the Bengals receivers and you got Joe Burrow, then yeah, you could probably get away with not running the ball. But for most of these teams, especially the Raiders, with the offense line that they got, which is still pretty young, um, you got to be able to run the football. You drafted a running back 6th overall, and he had 7
not
carries in the
easy.
first half. He had 7 carries in the second half. That's just not enough. Uh, and Chip Kelly talked about it on, I want to say Wednesday. He talked about, he's talking about load management with Genty. He doesn't want him to get hurt. It's football. And that kind of mindset isn't the right mindset for football. If you're timid or you're afraid of someone being hurt, that's just not really, at least for me, that's not how I like to coach football because it can happen at any play. It can happen on
Hmm.
your first carry, it can happen on your last carry. So you might as well make the most of it. Um, I mean, defensively, I thought the Raiders, that's the defense I was expecting the Raiders to have. Um, they can't stop anybody in the pass, and they rely on Max Crosby way too much, and they don't have any backers. So it's kind of the Raiders' kind of game of football. It's going to be Big 12 football, which means little to no defense, and the offense has to come to play every week. And obviously they didn't. So,
Yeah.
but what were your thoughts?
Um, I guess I'll start with offense. Gino, I think I would put more criticism on him as far as like the way he was moving the ball and trying to complete passes. Um, I think he like Gino is good for because he's not scared to sling the ball, but he's also kind of careless in the way he throws the ball. I guess he for me when I see him, he's always trying to make that like 40-yard, 60-yard throw to his deep wide receivers. But I think at the end of the day, he needs to remember like he doesn't have the same wide receivers as he did in Seattle, and for that, like it causes incomplete passes or he throws picks. Um, so yeah, again, like I would blame it on Chip Kelly too, just for not running the ball as much as they should, and that's really what I thought they were going to do. But the Chargers had a really good front four. Khalil Mack was playing pretty fucking well on the other side of the ball. Um, so I don't really blame him, but at the same time, like I don't know, I think Gino, he was never like he never settled in as the game progressed on, and you can kind of see that from moving forward with the game. So I don't know. I think Chino kind of played a really shitty game. I wouldn't blame it fully on him, but again, like those are no matter how the ball game comes, like you got to figure out a way to win the games and get those balls to your number one wide receivers. So yeah, I don't know. I think the Raiders could have won that game, but unfortunately they didn't. So
Yeah,
um,
I mean, they had opportunity at the end of the game. Like, I mean, Max Crosby causes a fumble with 3 minutes left. Like, they have an opportunity. Hey, we can go down, score, get that 2 point. We're only down three, so it wasn't like the
yeah,
game. Like, I don't think the Chargers played the best game. They lost Khalil Mack. I want to say in the second
yeah,
quarter for a dislocated elbow. Uh,
yeah. That shit look
but
rough.
like I said, with my whole thing with the Chip Kelly, and the reason why I'm kind of blaming him, the Chargers only really played cover two like the entire game. And the way you beat
Hmm.
cover two is you attack the middle of the field, and they didn't really do that till the end of the game. And for the Geno Smith, like what you said about him throwing the deep ball, which is true, and pretty much everything you said about that is true. But I asked Raider fans like last year with AOC and Minshew, the number one complaint everybody always had was how come these guys don't attack down the field? How come we don't throw the deep ball?
Yeah.
Why do we always throw underneath? Why do we throw over the middle? Why do we never throw the deep ball? We have Trey Tucker. We have this. We have that. Now we get a guy like Geno Smith who throws the deep ball, and there's people on TikTok or on X that are like, oh, like I don't understand why we're throwing the deep ball. Like, why is Geno Smith throwing it deep? We should be throwing it in, so it's like one of those things, and I'm sure you see it with the Niner fans too. Like, someone's always unhappy about what we're doing at quarterback. Uh, I mean, to me, I rather throw the ball deep. I rather, hey, I like a quarterback that's gonna take a gamble here and there. Last on Monday, Geno took a lot of gambles, so there is that. Um, but you got to
Yeah, I
think too,
mean,
like Brock Bowers is maybe 75%. To me personally, I probably would have just sat him.
yeah,
But that's a whole other like conversation we can have about that. But um,
yeah. No, I agree. Um, no one's ever gonna be happy, depending like if you do this or you do that. But I
yeah,
think at the end of the day, like what kind of you know trumps everything about like if they're running the ball, they're throwing the ball, throwing it short, is you got to win the game, right? No one's gonna talk it about like, hey, you're doing this too much, a whole lot if you win and you complete certain things, right? Like you said, a lot of last year the Raiders were throwing it under and they weren't really throwing the deep ball. This year they're doing it a lot, and people are having more complaints, and that I feel like that's because they're not getting the passes are not getting completed. They're getting dropped, or he's missing them, or they're getting thrown. He's throwing interceptions. So I feel like if he was throwing the deep ball, they were completing the passes and everything was working. And I'm not saying like, hey, it's working every fucking play, but if you're on every drive, at least one of them is working, and you're getting that 160 yard, that 140, and then you're running and throwing it short, then I wouldn't think there'd be much complaint, from my perspective, right? Um, so you just got to complete those passes when you throw them, especially if it's like 3rd and 10, 3rd and 16, 3rd and 5, whatever. You got to convert that third down.
Yeah.
But that's all I would say about the Raider game and Gino's performance. But again, it's week 3. Shit doesn't get serious until like 6 or 7, so um, nothing crazy yet.
Yeah.
Uh, but all right, so let's move on. Let's go fucking straight into Thursday. What do we think about that Thursday night game?
I mean, I didn't watch a whole lot of it as I practiced, but I basically watched the last quarter or so. I was a little surprised the Bills didn't pull away. Um, and I mean, shit, the Dolphins were kind of in it. But the last pick was kind of crazy. Like, um, I mean, a lot of people are blaming Tua for the pick, and like, I just saw a video this morning. Like, he basically tried to no look the pass. Um, but I don't think it's his. It is his fault. He threw the ball. But like the concept they were running, the second that slot receiver that he threw to basically gave the other receiver no spacing. And if you would have went in, if that inside slot receiver attacks inside the middle of the field, that linebacker doesn't pounce on the ball the way he did. He'd have to respect that receiver and kind of just sit there. Um,
Yeah,
and honestly, the running back was open in the flat, so Tua probably should have just dumped it. But I
yeah,
also think it's one of those. I think it's just like the Geno. Like I think it's just like Chip Kelly, like Mike McDaniel. You got a left-handed quarterback, and I'm assuming this has to do with analytics. Like obviously, teams are using a lot more analytics nowadays in trying to make decisions and play calls and stuff like that. And so I think the analytics probably tell teams like, hey, this left-handed quarterback, obviously he's better to the left. And it kind of felt like Mike McDaniel was like, hey, let's go to the right because they're not going to expect it because he's a left-handed quarterback. And I feel like when you're in that point of the game, you need to make it as easy as possible for your quarterback to make reads and complete passes and move the football. But yeah, I mean, what do you think?
yeah. I agree. I think the analytics of football is definitely something that a lot of teams are exploiting, and I think it's an under damn. Sorry, I got a message from my realtor. Um, One of those things a lot of it's like really slept on as far as like speaking about football in general, right? Like a lot of the science of it, a lot of people are really investing a lot of time into it. So
Yeah,
yeah, I do agree with that portion of it. Um, but as like you said too, the Dolphins kind of hung in there with like the Bills. I think the Dolphins
yeah,
overall played a really good game, and it shows you like again like I had Tua in my top 10. There's a certain somebody that likes trolling me a little bit, so it's kind of funny. Um, about him, but there's a reason why I say Tua is a top 10 because as you can see, he's playing against arguably one of the best teams in the NFL right now. I'd say top 3, if not 1 or 2 right now behind it, 1 or 2, right? Um, and this is a team that's been getting shitted on for since week 1, and Tua has been making horrible fucking mistakes, and the Bills are fully healthy and they almost won that game. If it wasn't for Tua's last minute mistake, I would say he would drive downfield and he could possibly win that game. Um, but again, he lost that game. He threw a fucking pick. It is what it is. But I actually really liked the game. It really surprised the fuck out of me, especially playing the Bills and almost winning. So that was a really cool game to watch.
oh yeah,
But all right, so we're gonna go down the list here. We're not gonna get too in depth as far as like why we think they're gonna win. We're just gonna rank them, and well, not rank them, but we're gonna decide or predict who's gonna win the ball game. So, um, with that being said, Hearn, we got the Bengals and Vikings. Who do we got?
Man, the game of backup quarterbacks. And I guess real quick before like we get into it, it's kind of alarming, I feel like, for the NFL, like the amount of quarterbacks that are hurt right now. I feel like it's kind of crazy, right? Like this has got to
Yeah.
be in probably the last 5 years the most quarterbacks out by week three. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, so Bengals Vikings.
It's a
I'm
hard
gonna
one.
go. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Uh, why? I just think they got a little bit more playmaking ability. The Vikings lost Aaron Jones, and they don't have JJ. And I do like Jordan Mason, but I just feel like the Bengals still have a little bit more firepower. And I think defensively they played a little bit better than the Vikings have in the past couple weeks. But so I got the Bengals for that.
The Vikings backup is Carson Wentz, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah,
And the who's the Bengals backup? Is it not Mario? That's
that's
the Commanders.
Jake Browning.
And for that reason alone, I'm going with the Vikings because I don't know who the fuck that is. I agree with you on your assessment of the team and the Bengals being a better,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
slightly more healthy, but because I don't know who the fuck his backup quarterback is, and I
Sure.
know who Carson Wentz is, I'm gonna go with the fucking Vikings.
I mean, they barely beat the
All
Jags
right,
last week, so hey,
that's true.
you might be
All
onto
right, so
something.
the Texans and Jags, who do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the Texans. I think their defense is
Really?
legit. CJ Stroud, I think he's gonna start putting it together. I just, I'm not, dude. I just don't see it with Trevor Lawrence anymore. And I don't think it's the talent of Trevor Lawrence. I just think him and the Jags I think it's
Don't
done.
work.
I think it's done.
Yeah,
But shout out
yeah,
Liam
I think
Cohen.
so too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so too. Yeah, I got the Texans. I mean, I don't know what's going on with CJ Stroud. Like, I think again, we said it from week one. We're not gonna hit the panic button on it, but like,
yeah.
if he
If
can't
it's
win
like
against
this,
the
like week,
Jags,
I'd say if it's like this, like week 8, then yeah, there's some concern.
something going
But
on, and then
but
that
he is short. Like he is
stereotype of
short.
Ohio State.
I was gonna say he is short-handed at receiver. Like he has two rookies that are learning how to play receiver, but he's really missing that slot guy. Like, it was Tank Dell last year. He's obviously hurt. Uh, and then I think it was it was somebody else like the year before. So I just feel like he's missing that slot receiver. And most teams that's like the check down guy. So, but
Yeah.
let's keep it moving.
Uh, okay. Next one is the Colts and Titans.
Colts,
You got the Colts?
yes sir.
Yeah, same. I mean, fucking, we're really gonna argue that.
Nope.
Raiders, Commanders. I got the Raiders.
If Jay Daniels was playing, I think we'd both easily say Commanders. Um,
Yeah.
but I just think the Raiders. I think somehow, some way, they're gonna squeak this one out. Hopefully, we run the ball more. I think that's kind of my big thing. Is if they run the ball, they should win. Um, but we'll see. So I got Raiders.
Okay. This one's gonna be really interesting. The Rams and Eagles.
Man,
That's a tough one, right? I think the Rams could win this game, and it's weird to say because I fucking hate the Rams. However, I think the Rams are sleepy good, and they could possibly win that game. But I'm still gonna lean on the Eagles. I think if the Eagles blow them fucking out, or it's like a up by 3 scores, then it kind of shows you who the Rams are,
yeah,
in my perspective. But if they hold in there, I think the Rams can make a run, and I think in the playoffs, and they go against the Eagles, I think they would probably beat the Eagles. But anyways, who do you got, Hearn?
I got the Rams.
Motherfucker. All right. All right.
I just want
All
to
right.
pick different.
Falcons and all right, that's cool. Falcons and Panthers. I got Falcons.
I'm with you, Falcons. I think. I've
Okay,
been
okay.
I've been talk. I mean, I've been a big fan of the Falcons all year, so I'm not going to change now. Bijan Robinson's the fucking dude.
Should have took
I
him.
think
Fantasy.
he's honestly. I think in terms of running backs, like obviously people are going to say Saquon's the face. I think he should be like the second guy people think of when it comes to running backs in the league. So
Yeah,
I got the
I agree.
Falcons as well.
Okay. Steelers and Patriots.
Ooh.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna go. Is that in Pittsburgh? I don't think it's gonna really
Let me
matter, but
see.
you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's
Uh,
not gonna change my answer.
Foxborough.
Steelers. Yeah, I got Steelers.
Got the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely got the Steelers too.
Shout out A-Rod.
Okay. Shit. All right. Packers and Browns. I got the Browns.
Packers.
People are gonna be like,
What?
"This guy's a fucking idiot."
Yeah, literally. That's
That's
literally.
cool. That's cool.
You know what's
Because
funny?
if the Browns win,
Honestly, yeah, you're gonna look great. You know what's funny, guys? Is like on TikTok, every time I post like our predictions and stuff, anytime he's picked the Browns, people call him an idiot. It's so funny. Like out of
yeah,
all, like and it's not like he picks one upset. He picks a couple like every week, and for whatever reason, the Browns just fucking drive people up a wall. It's great.
it's hilarious. It's cool. All right, this one should be easy. Jets and Bucks. I got the Bucks.
I also have the Bucks. No Justin Fields, so Jets are kind of fucked.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
Broncos and Chargers.
this should be a really good game. I got the Chargers.
Chargers too. Too
I think they're
easy.
rolling, dude. I think they're just like they're on fire. Shout out Harbaugh.
Yeah. Saints or Seahawks.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Spencer Rattler's been kind of cooking.
I know he's kind of cooking, to be honest, but yeah, I'm gonna still lean with the Seahawks.
Yeah, I picked Seattle too. Cowboys and Bears.
Fucking Caleb Williams. Give me the Cowboys. Shout out Dak.
Yep. I mean, I didn't think we really had to argue that one. This one, 49ers and Cardinals. I got my Niners.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Mac Jones, baby.
Mackie 10, baby. All right, Chiefs and Giants.
I can't believe this.
I'm going to
First of all,
take the Giants.
I'm not mad at that. I am gonna take the Chiefs, but I can't believe this is the Sunday night game. It's kind of crazy. Like, there's no way Rams Eagles should not be a throwaway game like that. But yeah, I got the Chiefs.
It's the
But
Chiefs, man. They got Taylor Swift.
if the Giants do win, it's still Russ, right? Russ Wilson's still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it won't surprise me if they do like pull it off because the Chiefs do look old on offense. So
Oh, shit. They got the Andre Hopkins. Come on now.
yeah. Wait, do they? I thought he's on the Ravens.
Yeah, he is. It was a joke.
Oh, okay. I was like, fuck, when did that happen?
All right, so Lions and Ravens. I got the Ravens. Lamar's going to put some points up, big dog. Fucking love Lamar.
I also have the Ravens. I think I don't know. I don't know who the Lions are yet. Like obviously they won last week, but I don't
Yeah.
know who they are yet.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Go.
Yeah, that's our picks, guys, for the week. It was a short podcast today. Hopefully we can record next week in the middle of the week.
A lot of glitches.
Yeah.
A lot of glitches.
It's on our time, it doesn't show that long, but we've been recording for like 2.5 hours here.
Basically, yeah.
Her, and again, I told you it was on that bootleg Wi-Fi, stealing from the neighbors. They kicked him off, so we lost connection so many times. So
yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah, I mean, here at the 44 Pod, we appreciate everybody listening and tuning in. You can see us on fucking Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. And we just love and appreciate everybody actually tuning in and showing us a lot of love. and I couldn't be any more thankful and grateful. Hearn, you got any last minute words?
No, it's perfectly said. Shout out to Drake Future, man. We need that collab back, boys. Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, what a week! What a couple weeks of football it's been. I'm really glad football's back. There's nothing like it.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, shout out to you guys watching. We appreciate it. We love the comments. We love the trolls. That's kind of our thing. So shout out to you guys.
yeah. All right then. With that being said, that's your host and your co-host signing off. Peace out, guys.